You're gonna have to help me out.
Only money come from Africa.
Africa. Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning, ladies. Welcome to my live. Um, we're gonna be talking about topics that are sensitive, so please understand, listen at your own leisure, but also try to learn something. All right, I got somebody online here. We call him Buzzo, so he gonna be here. We're gonna be talking. We were just talking about um, what were we talking about, Buzzo? We was talking about China, right?
I asked you what was the superpowers in the world
The superpowers of the world
and why they attacked China.
and why they attacked China. Now, me myself, I don't really know, so I'm gonna take a guess at why. I'm a guess at, like we said before, positioning, strategical positioning, um, stuff like that. Maybe you know. What do you say?
Yeah, I just told you about the three branches, right?
Right, the legislative,
Okay.
executive, and judicial.
Okay. Now one of them can't be a superpower if you broke.
Correct.
Africa took. If you pay attention, Africa was at war for the past 2 years with France.
Correct.
If you pay exactly, and they said we not paying the mugs nothing, and
Right.
they didn't. France going broke.
Right. And they won't talk about
How can
that
you
though.
be exactly? So how can you be a superpower? Who was back in Africa? China and Russia.
Ah, yes. Yes. Yes.
Now you
Yes.
starting to see the picture.
Mm-hmm. I believe the French was also went through there a little bit for a little bit. They went through the
What you
Congo, I
said?
believe. The French.
They don't several countries. That's
Right.
why, and they don't tell you about them three generals in Africa. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
They
listening.
don't, they don't, they don't talk about it because they trying to unite them over. They're trying to do what Gaddafi did.
Yeah. Yeah. Why do you think he wants to go after Cuba and them nations along that island along that coast?
Oh,
Trump.
he's going against them. We already own them.
Right. Right. Right.
That's what when they say stuff like that, it's to distract you. This is
Ah.
America. America is one country. It ain't no Canada. It ain't no Mexico. It ain't no South America. It's America.
Correct.
That's why when they tell you the Christopher Columbus stories, you get confused. They say he discovered America. Just because they say South America, Central America, North America, America
Mm-hmm.
is America.
Correct.
You confusing yourself.
Correct.
You confusing yourself because they add another word onto it.
That's right. North, south.
Yeah, it's all American.
Yeah. Well. Well. Yeah. Now back to this Africa. The money, all the money
Look,
is in
look
Africa.
how listen how simple it is when they say people come over on boats, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't people come over here on boats every day
Correct.
out that water from them countries
Correct.
trying to get here?
Correct.
So what made you think they had to go to Africa to get him? That's stupid to believe.
Well, that's a good old fashioned story they used to tell us back in the day. We came over in slave ships, but they coming over like you said. They coming over in boats now, on their own. So what is that called?
No, they been coming over on boats on their own. It never
Exactly.
stopped.
Right. 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 They just try to downplay it like it's not really nothing, but it's really something. Yeah, man. Now back to this Africa got all the money type of thing. Now, in terms of wealth, where would you put Africa at?
What you mean?
As far as wealth, as far as amongst the nations, as far as minerals and things of that nature.
They got it. They got they one of the richest what?
Yeah,
We're
they're the
the
richest
continent
on the planet. On the planet.
That, that's just up to them to do what they do with they land.
Mm-hmm.
You can't
Mm-hmm.
tell them how to run.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Now, I was thinking about this thing, Moors. What you know about the Moors?
Same difference.
Now, as far as
Black, you want to black, you want to the niggas, Negroes, the black people,
the colored,
Indians,
the colored,
colors.
we're all the
You
same, believe it or not.
you gonna end up at more.
Yeah, it's all the same. Look at the back of your, like people say, look at the back of your dollar bill. You see more all over it.
It's called classic. What is it called? Paper
Classification.
genocide.
Uh,
Paper genocide.
it's
That's what they call it.
yeah. Legacy. You said what you say? Legacy genocide. What you say?
No, paper genocide.
Paper genocide. Uh-huh.
They kill people. They kill people. They
Kill you.
switch your name, what you consider in census.
Right. They kill you on paper. Yeah.
That's why. That's why. See, this is what I tell people they stupid. Yeah, he asking for reparations, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
They gave Indians reparations, right?
That's what they said.
And so why you didn't get that? You know why you get that? Because you consider yourself a black person.
Boom. Division is a horrible thing. I tell you, division is a horrible thing.
Exactly.
You know.
So you consider yourself something you ain't, and they gave it out.
That's wild. That's wild, man. You know, I've been thinking about when I get in confrontations and things like that, and people say stuff that they think stereotypically of a certain type of race. You know what I'm saying? Oh, like the other day, I ran into somebody, called me a crackhead. You know what I did? I just laughed at that. I laughed at it because I said, you don't even know me from a can of paint. And you want to say this because how I look.
Because words hurt.
Words are
identifiable words.
Words are designed to hurt. But if you're strong in your mind, words can't get to you. Right. It'd be their demeanor. You don't like their demeanor or their tone. Man, sometimes you gotta look past that because you're way bigger than that.
That's why women can't raise men.
Correct. Males can only raise males because they have the equipment. Now the nurturers are the ladies, the women. They're the nurturers and the caretakers. You understand? If you understand what I mean.
Women fight quicker.
Correct. But but the male teaches them stature, teaches them respect codes.
Keep your composure
at all times.
Everything doesn't have to get to you.
Yeah, everything is not meant to get you, but everything is meant to test you. Everything isn't meant to overcome you, but it's meant to test you. Because if you don't have a test, you're not going to know who you are.
Right.
You just be walking around blind all day, every day. Please give me a test. Test me so I can see what I can endure and what I can endure. You know? I mean, it's going to happen now. It's going to happen later. Just, let it happen, like it's supposed to.
That's why most end up in jail. You can't handle simple things.
Mm-hmm.
People saying simple words to
them. Yeah. Like you say, you gotta have a strong mind because anybody with a weak mind gonna get ate up. Anybody with a weak mind.
He be doing 10 years because he called me a name.
Everybody gonna laugh at you and call you names at the same time still. Yo, that is too funny.
Like I seen this one thing, dude was with the jail. So the guy, his cellie go, he said, how long did it take you to get in here? And he kept saying, what you talking about? He said, how long did it take you to get here? He was like, I don't know, a couple of days. Take you a couple of days. He said, let me see your paperwork. So he was like, he said, so you saying you was arguing with a dude for like 10 seconds, so it took you 10 seconds to try you was going to do 10 years in jail?
And you ain't thinking about it like that until after the fact.
That's what he said. He said, I never thought about it like that.
Mm-hmm.
He said, 10 seconds cost me 2 years of my life.
Yeah.
So I never look at it that way.
That's wild. It's wild. That's why sometimes everything ain't meant to be chased. Let's just say that. Everything ain't meant to be chased. Some things you just gotta let it go. Like they say, just let it ride off. Let it ride off. Cause shit, any other way, man, you're gonna have a consequence. And 9 times out of 10, it's a consequence you don't want. You know, like my uncle used to tell me, every seed you plant is gonna grow into something. You know what I'm saying? So what kind of seed are you gonna be planting?
Okay, I had a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So have you been seeing the two suns in the sky lately?
What you say about the sun?
Have you been seeing two suns in the sky lately?
Yesterday, and I recorded them. One was like one really looked like it was a fake sun, just straight up. It looked like it was orange, and perfect. It was like almost perfectly round. It was wild. But then I waited an hour later and seen the big bright yellow sun. And if I look up to the sky right now, I see what appears to be the moon or the sun, and then I see the sun itself shining. And it's kind of late in the day for you to see them both like that.
My point with being was, you would remember the shit we was talking about of Earth, the atmosphere.
Yes, sir.
Whatever we in.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it couldn't be round.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I don't think
It just be what it actually be is
spiritual.
whatever it is, it's way larger than what we know it is.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I really want to know
where did it come from. Where did it come from, and where did it go?
Right.
It didn't go backwards.
Yeah. You know what I really want to know? When I look up, I really want to know what's past this blue, what's past this little clouds or these little pockets of moisture. I really wonder what's beyond that. You know, I look up and wonder what's beyond that.
Water. What?
I mean, it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I tend to wander off. You know, my mind tend to wander off sometimes and just have crazy thoughts and ideas and stuff I want beyond there. You know the size of the fish that got to be up there, man.
We is some type of object, whatever it is.
I just hope it's not a snow globe, cause that'd be so disheartening.
The whole thing is, he always identifies as ants, oversized ants.
And that's scary.
We do everything ants do.
And that's scary. We're just an oversized ant in this world.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Think about that though. That is true. Cause like they say around here, there's always somebody stronger than you. You know? Makes sense. Just like I believe they found out that there's more than just us out here. And what's happening is what's going on is these movies are slowly but surely unraveling the truth. But they want to see them. They want to see them as conspiracy. they want to seem as conspiracy theorists, but they're really trying to tell you the truth and make their money at the same time.
They have to show you the truth.
Like I watched what was it? Disclosure Day, and that movie was very interesting. To say, it was very interesting, to say the least. To say the
They
least.
show you the truth, you believe it, you don't believe it. They gotta show you the truth.
Right, right, right. That's one thing they're responsible for.
But you gotta know when it's the truth. You know it's the truth when they want to use their big superstars.
You're right. Absolutely. Like Idris Elba. What's his name? The funny eyed guy, Terrence Howard. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can pay all that money for no reason.
And it's just wild. It's just wild how they put it in front of you and you still don't want to believe it. That's what trips me out. Who is now? Idris Elba, as far as I thought. Oh, you're breaking up. But I knew Steven Spielberg. I know Steven Spielberg is
who was his biggest star?
Really? I gotta
Who was his biggest star?
I gotta think about that for a minute. I love me some Steven Spielberg.
You don't know who Steven Spielberg's biggest star is?
I'm trying to think. It's actually a couple of them.
You know what it is?
I can't remember. I'm drawing a brain fart.
Yo, who the biggest star in Hollywood?
Not Tom Hanks.
No, Tom Hanks is a big. Who I say
Tom. I meant to say Tom Cruise.
No.
I'm confused. Then that's what I thought was the biggest. And Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh my God, you fucking up black history.
Oh, you talking about blacks? Oh, shit.
The biggest star in Hollywood is Will Smith. I don't know what's wrong with you.
I don't think he the most paid, but I always like Lou Gossett Jr.
That's Big Willie. This is Big Will. These are big movies that he do.
Yeah, but I think
These movies get done in the last 20 years is all by Will Smith. If it ain't Will Smith, Samuel Jackson was in it.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say a cross between Samuel L. Jackson, Will Smith, and what's his name? Older guy.
Samuel Jackson don't have a whole star role to himself.
Old boy. Who's old boy? Help me out with old boy. Older guy, gray hair.
Morgan Freeman.
Yes, thank you. Yes, Morgan Freeman. Yes.
But it's Will. You ain't paid no attention to the movies that I see that you made.
Not. Cause you want me to be honest? I was boycotting Will Smith movies because I was mad as fuck when he slapped. When he slapped my boy Chris Rock. I know, but it made people. It made him drop. It made his character drop. Believe it or not.
No, that was it. Because he had to
play a role.
Price on all of this.
Yeah, he had to.
That's what I keep trying to tell you.
He had to play a role.
At the end of the day, you were going to pay that price. That's why he had to slap Chris Rock.
And guess how much Chris Rock?
Listen, it was already predicted that Chris Rock was going to get slapped and beat up on some kind of award show.
Right.
And you know who did it? The Wayans brothers. Did it 20 years ago before it happened.
Did they really? On the Living Color, right? On the Living Color, right?
No. They hosted like the BET Awards or some shit. Or the Hip Hop Awards.
I might vaguely remember that.
Go watch it. Shawn Wayans act like Chris Rock. Did he come up there and smack him?
Oh. Okay. Damn. That's been a minute ago. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Maybe it's a right of ways that little right of ways type thing they do. I don't know. But he said he got about 40 million off of that slap.
You know, they was reviving Chris' career.
Right.
Chris good.
Right.
Chris good with them people.
Chris Rock said he made about 40 million off that slap.
He coming back into the forefront. They need a way to promote him because his shows is doing bad.
I love me some Chris Rock, but I love me some Chris Rock. He got great jokes and everything, but he might have a mental deficiency too.
His career was. So he wasn't selling no tickets to that slap.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. Grown Ups 1 and 2 though. That was hilarious.
You got to see the narrative.
Yeah, I did though.
He put all his money out on Chris Rock, and he sold nothing.
Yeah, that's true. He didn't.
How did you even get that job? And you ain't even on TV. You ain't doing nothing right now.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
They usually go with the people that's hot at that time.
Yeah.
They always been in format.
Now, question: since we are black actors and things like that, what do you think about that Cat Williams and Kevin Hart? You think it was all staged, or do you think they got a legitimate beef? I think they got a legitimate beef.
I don't. Listen. They don't care because they both puppets.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they ain't even no beef there. It's just 2 minutes on shit, Cat. You know what all comedians do? He keeping it self-relevant by talking about it.
That's true.
That's it.
Yeah.
He ain't said nothing to no other comedian ain't said the last 20 years.
Yo.
Dan Fox was saying that back in the day. They was saying that. So I don't know what the problem is.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to end my live. I appreciate you, and I'll be back this weekend. Holler at me and stay live. All right.
What you know?